Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I think I want to bring you guys along and let's kind of work in my December daily, Christmassy, December days, whatever we're calling it, journal, my Christmas blessings journal. I just am in the mood to kind of do day 3. So today's the 4th of December when I'm filming this, and I just want to get some of these things out of the way here. I feel like getting shadows. So I thought I would give you a little share of what my journal's looking like so far. Here is the front. So this is the first little mini page here. I got a new Christmas mug on the 1st of December. I had asked my husband if he could get me a Christmas mug because I only had one, and every time it was in the dishwasher I was kind of like, oh, now I've got to use a regular mug, what a shame. So I asked him, could he buy me a Christmas mug and could he give it to me on December 1st as a surprise? And he did, and it's beautiful and I love it, and he's so sweet and he was so happy with it. And then he started all doubting himself when he gave it to, it was so cute. But it's so nice. It had this little tag on it and I just decorated it up and put it on this little mini page at the front here because that was first thing in the morning he gave me that. Over here was the advent calendars. Sorting out advent calendars. So this is the advent calendar. James and I both have one of these each. It's got Cadbury chocolates in it. Delish. We love having ourselves a little chocolate every day. So that's that. Over here, this is an advent calendar I made for my mum. So basically I'd seen this idea online. It's a jigsaw puzzle advent calendar. And I'd seen it online and it was so expensive. Well, in my opinion, other people might think I'm just cheap. Maybe I am just cheap. But it was over $100, I think, for a puzzle. And I was kind of like, that's quite expensive. When puzzles normally run between like $20 and $30, $20 and $40 for a puzzle. So I was like, well, that seems high for over $100. So I just went and bought a puzzle myself, a Christmas puzzle. And James and I went ahead and we made the puzzle up so that we could get it all done. And then we separated it out into 24 little sections of the puzzle and made a whole bunch of envelopes. I made that over on Patreon, so my patrons have seen all the envelopes. So yeah, I got all of the envelopes all made up out of magazine images and things like that, and then I tucked each day's little section of the puzzle into an envelope, and there was some Ferrero Rocher as well, for one for each day for her. And so that was for my mum. And then my dad, I made him a dadvent calendar, which is basically a bottle of beer every day, and I put a little number sticker. I had these little round kind of number stickers, and I just popped them on the top of each of the 24 bottles of beer that I got him, so that he could have one a day. These are the little number stickers. These are the same type. But I just put a 1 on here because obviously it was the first. That was my date number for the day. So those were the advent calendars that James and I made. Sorry, yawning. It's still quite early in the morning here. I say that, it's really not that early, but it's early for me. It's early for me to be in here and talking. Okay. I am participating in Belinda from Visualized NZ's December Days prompts this month. I really love the idea that she made the prompts without numbering them. So let me see if I can just find where I have now tucked them. Here they are. They are just underneath some things. Things are getting piled up very recklessly. So here are her prompts. As you can see, I'm cutting into them already. But basically, these are the 2 pages of prompts, and you can just choose which one you want to do each day, which I think is so fun. So instead of having a prompt you have to do that day, it really does kind of make sense, because things like Secret Santa or party time or wrapping up, certain things, like, they might not actually fit with your day. So if say you had Secret Santa and it was the prompt for the 15th of December, whatever, but you did a Secret Santa on the 8th, it means you can move them around and make it work for you. But I chose the prompt Add Eventful, which I thought was a cute prompt, because we started our advent calendar this day and we went and gifted my mum and dad their advent calendars, and we did a bunch of other things too. So it was a very eventful Advent day. So I thought that was the perfect prompt for this day, so that is stuck on there. Over the page, I made this is like a little button, and I just put some string through it and paper clipped it on the side there. I think it's just like a cute little charm. This is a photo of me and my husband going to get our Christmas tree, my husband cutting the tree down. This is a little printable from over on my Patreon. So is the Friday, and so is this bauble image here. We've got a bunch of Christmassy printables up for this month. So I just stuck a few of the printables in. This was from a little Kinder surprise that we gave my sister. So she let me keep the packaging and she thinks I'm totally weird that I asked for the packaging. But I just think, like, why throw this little piece of paper away? Why not stick it in my journal? It makes more sense. So it's in the journal. The tree went up. This was our Spotify Wrapped for the year. Both my husband and I both had Backstreet Boys as our top band. How fun is that? Top artist, Backstreet Boys for both of us. We went and saw Backstreet Boys in concert this year, and that clearly impacted us for the year. So that's tucked in there in this little packet here. We also unboxed some Dragon Ball Super cards, and that was a little bit of the packaging there, which I just tucked in. I got mail from Jenna, who's journaled the journey. I ordered some beautiful things from her, and she sent me a bunch of extra gorgeous goodies. Just look at these Traveler's Notebook covers she sent me. Unreal. Look how beautiful they are. I've got a bunch of her Traveler's Notebook covers scattered around in bags and throughout my house. I love them. I use them all the time. 100% recommend her covers because they are really beautiful quality. This one, look, that contrast from that side to this side. My husband was even like, that's really beautiful. And this is pretty feminine, I would say, and that's not my husband, but he was like, that's so beautiful, I really love that. So he was even very impressed with this, and he's not a crafty guy. It's got the pen loops. I don't know, they're really, really special. So she sent me this little cute note here, so I had that in here. We had the meter reader come this day, so tucked that little bit of info in there. And then my parents had made these great big balls. They're like, huge things, out of their leftover barbed wire from fencing. They're farmers, and they had that on some of their fences, and they'd taken that down, and they thought instead of just throwing it out or whatever, they just made it into these huge big bauble ornaments and hung it in this big tree in their driveway, and they look so cool. So documenting all of that. That was the first. Over here, the second. This day, we got our tree on the first, but I didn't decorate it until the next day. So this was the day I was decorating the tree, and late in the night, James had gone and wrapped my present and popped it under, that I'm getting for Christmas, and popped it under the tree. I don't know what it is. I have a guess, but I don't know what it is. And popped it under the tree. So there's already a present under the tree. It's so exciting. I don't normally wrap the gifts until quite a bit later on in the season. Normally mid-month, kind of the 15th-ish. Somewhere between like the 8th and the 15th is normally my present wrapping time. I like to drag out all the Christmas activities. I love Christmas so much. But he's already done my present and some little stocking gifts for other people. And that's already under the tree, which is so cool. This one here and this one here, another printables from my Patreon for this month. This is also a printable. There's one similar anyway. Where are they? Here's some of them. These cute little cards. You'll see more of that. There's all of these words, which you can see I've started cutting into as well. I'm just really enjoying them. There's also a smaller version of this. I just chose to print mine off quite large. I made this large version because my journal's quite large. There's another page of journal cards and things, but here's one. These are the little like fussy cut pieces. I think they're so cute. I really had fun. I think this holly might be my favorite. I don't know. This tree, I don't know. I love them. I really had fun making those. And then there's another set of journal cards as well in there, which I don't know where they are. They're obviously covered up in all of the Christmas debris that is scattered all over my desk at the moment. It is just like a Christmas explosion. So those are some of the printables for this month. And really enjoying them, but this has been turned into one of the journal cards. So that is on the other sheet that you didn't see. I've got two of them of two different little fabric trees that I sort of scanned and turned into journal cards. Over here, my husband, volunteer firefighter training day, so he took some photos because he's amazing. Stuck those in with my little firefighter stickers. This is a little printable from my Patreon. Here was the December days prompt for the day, December romance, because James and I went for a little date night dinner out to a restaurant, so that was really lovely. Little bump photo, 20 weeks, 2 days. So I just wanted to, I'm enjoying including bump photos in my journals because I've never got to get this far before. I've never got to have a bump before. So that's kind of fun. And I watched Barbie Nutcracker while I was decorating the tree. So that's in that little pocket there. You might be thinking 22 more sleeps to go on the 2nd. Incorrect. That would be 23 sleeps to go. Maybe. I honestly haven't figured it out entirely. I just put it in there. Our Christmas this year is going to be on the 24th. So however it works out is fine. I don't care if it's right or if it's actually a day wrong, because it's going to work out to my Christmas or real Christmas. Haven't figured that one out, but I need to kind of work out when it actually is. Excuse me. So that's the 2 days I've done. Absolutely loving this journal so much. I am so enjoying the huge size of it, using big photos, big pieces of ephemera. Really having fun with it. Really loving layering up a lot of stuff, adding pockets, adding flippy things. That's my intention for today. So this is things I've pulled aside already for the 3rd, basically. These are all the things I collected. Like I said, today's the 4th, so I know that the 3rd is done. There's no more surprise additions to what's going to happen in the day. I'm just going to move that glue out of my way. I got this lovely recipe from a lovely lady who lives in our area. She had made us this cake a few weeks ago and we really loved it. So I had asked her for the recipe and she sent it through to me this day. So I copied out the text that she had sent me and put it onto one of my little journal cards and printed it out. I thought the little reindeer was so cute there. This is just a little note. It's actually kind of funny. Probably like 9 years ago, my cousin was having quite a hard time and my husband and I made this little jar of all these little tiny notes. With like Bible quotes and like nice little things in it to kind of help her when she was feeling down. And she recently gave it back to us and said, I've gone through all of them. It's taken me like 9 years and I've gone through them all now. And I've taken out the ones that are irrelevant, but she had kept in all the ones that would be relevant to us because obviously we're going through a very high risk pregnancy. There's a lot of stress involved, and she gave them back. And so I've been pulling them out every so often when I'm having a slightly more stressy moment. And that was my one for this day. This was a little ad thing that I saw on Instagram by Thursday at 8. It's like a Spotify Wrapped, but it's the zodiac things, and this was Cancer Wrapped. Top activities: sitting on your bed in a towel. My gosh, do I do that after every shower for like 40 minutes. It takes me forever to get actually dressed. Overthinking yourself into a bad mood. Yep, doing that a lot. Saying sounds good to plans you have no intention of going to. Oh my goodness, it's calling me out. It is calling me out. Top mood: petulant but still cute. Like that. Most likely to have an emotional support 6+ season series that aired in the mid-2000s. Hello, Parks and Rec and The Office. Schitt's Creek. All of those. Also Bob's Burgers. Those are my mid-2000s TV series that are my emotional support. And what you need in 2024 to stop projecting subtext into completely neutral messages. It really caught me out that it was quite accurate. So I decided to print it out and just stick it into my journal. This was a little photo I edited of my nieces, Freya and Hazel, sitting together and turned them into little elf and little Santa. So that was cute. This was the most horrifying thing. This is how my husband cuts into butter. What in the world is this? Look, it goes like jig-jags, all like this. And then it has this huge, big spike on the edge. What in the world? It's just the most unholy thing I've ever seen in my life. And I took a photo of it because it was sitting out on the bench. And I was like, that's disgusting how you have treated my butter. That is not okay. So I wanted to document that because that made me laugh and cry at the same time. My husband was still doing his firefighter training this day, so I've kept the stickers in there in case I wanted them. My mum and sister made us these cute little Christmas cookies, and I just found this when I was digging through my stash earlier for something else, and I thought, oh, that little card would work really nicely with this, so I pulled that out. These, I don't know that I'll use them. I just wanted to remind myself that I had them, so I put them in the journal. And then this was a beautiful happy mail that I received from Jenna Harris yesterday, and I might include that somehow too. So these were the pieces that I've kind of pulled aside, and I will be adding a lot more in because I'm just really loving adding and adding and adding and making it really full and delicious, full of things. So that's the start point that we're at today. So let's get jumping in and see what we create here. So I am not set that I need to just stick to these 2 pages. I'm also planning that I can come over here. This little piece was sent to me in some happy mail recently, and it's beautiful. It's a little fabric piece, and I just sort of had set it in here. I was looking through what I was looking at. I was like, maybe, and then I turned the page and I was like, I love how it looks with that hot pink. I don't know, this like really kind of like vintage traditional looking piece on this very bold looking thing. I don't know, I just really liked it, and I think I might just put a couple of staples up there and have it as like a little flippy bit. I just love it. I love how it looks there. It just makes my eyes really happy. So it's just been sitting there waiting for me to get to that page. So if I go across here, I will be including that most likely, just because it's beautiful. And I want to be using my Christmas things. I am a real hoarder, and I don't use it. So it'd be nice to actually get some things used up. I've got a bunch of like Christmas scrapbooking paper I can use over here. I've got lots and lots of little bits in this like little tray here full of little Christmas delights. So we've got stuff in there that I could use. I've got so much more stuff. Like, it's literally exploding across my whole desk. It's a big mess, like unusable space. It's unusable at the moment because there's so much stuff out everywhere. So I want to get using things. I want things to be used up. That's the plan. I am looking at this. This is not Christmas, but it could be. This is from Fancy Pants Designs. I'm thinking of maybe adding this border piece in here. I think while this is not a overtly Christmas looking thing, it's much more summery. It is summer for Christmas here in New Zealand, so that's fine by me. But there's a lot of like these reds and pinks that I feel like could get used. So I've pulled it out to use it. And I am thinking, let's just put this piece down the side here, because why ever not? Now this is going to be a really annoying thing because I can see I have to punch each of these little bits out, or else do I bother? Do I just leave them all in? No, I'm going to punch them all out. I'm going to take my time because I think it's going to look cuter. It's going to look really cute if it has all of these come out, but they are not wanting to just come out by themselves of their own accord. They want me to do a lot of work to get them out. So I am sorry that this is going to be probably quite painful to watch. So let's see if I can tell you anything interesting at all while... Let's just pull this up. Was this a good idea? Maybe not. What do I have to tell you guys? What's been happening this... Well, I was going to say what's been happening this week, but I kind of have just shared everything that I have had in my journal, which is really what's been happening this week. My Nana is in town. She's here for a couple more days. She's not here for much longer. She lives in the North Island. I live in the South Island, so I don't see her all that often, but she's been staying here for a while, so I've got to spend some good time with her, which is really nice. But she heads back soon, so I've got a family dinner tonight to say goodbye to her and just spend a little bit more time. This is going to be blimmin' annoying. This is going to take me absolutely years to do this. And it's just sticking to my finger, and I'm pulling up the adhesive, and I'm going to get cross. And look, it's just sticking on my finger. That's so irritating. But that'll be nice to have that little family dinners tonight. I've put aside some stickers to give to Freya when I see her tonight. Because I bought some new ones, some little cats and dogs sticker sheets recently, and they come with 15 of the same sheet in the pack, and so I often like to share them with Frey because I don't need them all for myself. I don't need 15 of the same sticker sheet. So often I like to give her some because she is sticker obsessed like her auntie. She got that from me. I mean, it was established by me. I believe I gave her stickers and she has liked them ever since. So I like to keep her stocked up with stickers, and because I'd got some new ones, I thought, oh, Freya would like some new ones probably too. She loves little dogs and little cats and farm animals, and she likes any stickers really. Let's be real, stickers are fun no matter what they've got on them. Oh, this is awful. Why did I do this? Why didn't I just leave them be? This is a horrible sticker to work with. Sorry, Fancy Pants. It's a beautiful sticker. It's just really hideous to remove. And it's just ripping the adhesive off the back. It's just, I'm about ready to quit on this. But I think it would look so good, and I want to use stuff up. So we're going to plow on. How high up am I? Oh, it's not even half. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is tedious. I'm going to just leave you for a second, and then I'll come back. This is the state of my fingers after that. That was a freaking nightmare. But it's on, and it does look very cute. So, worth it? Maybe. Don't know. But it looks good. It was just a blimmin' nightmare. And now I've got to just try and, like, pick all of this. So, excuse me one moment while I just sort of clear my fingers. Because it's very hard to... Like, it's just... There's something big and chunky on my fingers. It's hard to really get in the fine detail crafty zone. Not that I'm very fine detail, but, you know... It's hard to get in that zone where you've got chunks all over your hands. Okay, it is cute. It is cute. Oh, and it's ripped. Let's just see if we can. Oh, and do you think that surprises me? No, the way I had to manipulate the heck out of this to get this to work. All of the stickies half falling off. Ugh. Doesn't matter. It's glued down. It's fine. It's fine. I've got this beautiful envelope. I'm thinking about popping this over this side because I love how the pink kind of matches up there. I want this up here somewhere, I think over on this page. I don't think I need much else happening on here because the paper's so cute. And I just really like that. So I wonder if, oh, I've got hiccups now. I wonder if I have any Christmas cake ephemera kind of bits. I'm just looking for where in the world, here it is my little tin of scrapbooking ephemera. So I know I've got some little baking stuff, like this is really cute. I don't know if that will work though. She's carrying cookies, so don't know. Let me try and keep you in frame here. Like I've got these, oh that's cute. We could have a little label or a little baking bowl. There's a plate. This is like a little sugar dish thing. I'm just seeing what I've got in here as far as what would be cute for decorating around the edge of this. Here's another little cake pan thing. That's quite cute. Excuse me, another little plate. What are on these little doodads? Sprinkled with cheer. I might pull that one out just in case. Just looking and seeing if there's anything in here that kind of reminds me. Oh look, there's a little cake. That's cute. Sprinkled with cheer. You make the world a merrier place. There's another little bowl, little cup. Those are just, you know, some little kind of cooking themed things. So could use those. Just seeing if there's anything else in here that would strike my fancy for this particular thing. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought a little bit. Now, I know some of these cards here are sort of themed around cooking. They're part of that same Fancy Pants kit that I got last year with all the cute cooking stuff in it. So, oh look, there's a little whisk. That's cute. I'm just seeing what's in here. They're all upside down. No. That's a little butter cake recipe, a little tag. Let's have a look. Cookies for Santa. Mrs. Claus, pies and cakes. This is a cake. Whisking you a merry little Christmas. That's cute. It's a possible one. Recipe, it's just an empty recipe card, so I don't think I'll use that one. It is cute. Oh, oh, that's perfect. Fruit and spice cake. This is a spice cake. So that could be really, really cute on there. So we'll get those ones out and we'll just sort of play around with them and see where. I'm just trying to maneuver these all back into the tin so I can get the lid back on. They're all just all over the place. But those ones there I think are really cute. We might therefore put these little baking over on that page so that we kind of have 2 pages with the baking rather than it just being heavy baking on this one. But we will play around with how we like this. So if I've got the cake recipe there and then we've got this like cute little, that could layer up behind it. We could put this little little cake pan thing somewhere, this cute little whisk. That's pretty cute. Maybe this little bowl. I don't know, it's pretty cute. Sprinkled with cheer. I don't know, it's kind of blending into the green a bit much for me there, I think. This little lady who's baking. She's baking cookies, I don't know. This one down here. Oh, Mrs. Claus Bakery, gingerbread, cookies, milk, pies and cakes, baking spirits bright. Since I have no idea how old Andrea is. I think she's 70 maybe. I don't know. That's a little cake. I could be wrong on that. I could be totally wrong on that. She's around that age though. But I'm liking this little bakery kind of looking piece here. I think it looks very sweet. So I think I'm going to roll with that. I think it really highlights her recipe beautifully. So I like it. Let's see if we can glue these pieces down without forgetting how they go on there. I'm just going to use my tacky glue because it's easy. And then tuck that. I just kind of liked that sort of layered in, tucked underneath. Then I need to do the actual recipe itself because that's the next layer, I believe. So we'll glue that one on, and then everything else sort of can just layer up around it. Sorry, I'm off camera. I absolutely know I am. I love this fine needle nose glue bottle, so handy. So that's going to go, let's just scoot everything out of the way so I don't get glue on it. It's going to go around about there. I love this cake. It was so yummy. So then we'll put the little bundt cake pan and the whisk. I don't want to cover up the recipe with that whisk. Maybe it needs to go upright. Maybe that's better. Maybe that helps. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put the little cake pan on because I like that. I like that layered over like that. I like it coming over the edge of the recipe card a little bit, but I don't want to block off any of the words. I'm fine with the other parts being kind of blocked, but I do want to keep the words because I want to be able to make this cake and refer back. Oh, that's already stuck. That's fine. That still looks cute. Let's pop that piece out and layer that on somewhere there. How cute. There we go. I think I like it like that. And then we'll put the little mixing bowl and the little cake down here. I actually kind of like that bowl tucked in underneath a little bit there. So I'm going to do that. There we go. Looking cute. And then this little cake is going to just sit on the top there. I'm going to try not to cover up that little reindeer on the recipe card though. We'll see if we can maneuver everything. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I think that's looking great. Okay, so we've got our little recipe page. I love it. It's so cute. Okay, so that page is done and I can still see the beautiful paper in the background and I can still, you know, I can read everything. I think that looks really cute on there. I'm wondering though if I want to add some little coppery stars around the place. I think that would look really cute. So I think I'm going to do it, because why not? So I'm just again going to use my little tacky glue here. It works a treat for this, but I just feel like there are some little spots that could do with a something, and I think these stars are perfect just to fill in the little gaps that look a bit off, or a little bit like, I don't know, just a little sparkle could be added. You can never go wrong with a little bit of extra sparkle, in my opinion. Ooh. Where else do I want to add these little twinklies? One down there. So cute. I'm so glad I went with the stars. I think they are really adding something to this page. I love adding glitter and sequins and pretty little shiny bits, and I think Christmas is the perfect excuse to use all the shiny things, isn't it? All the glitter. Okay, let's put one over there. I want more. I want like a million, so I don't know how long this is going to take, because I haven't planned this, so I'm just sort of winging it until it feels right, and sometimes that can be a million years before it feels like fully completed, you know? Let's see how long this takes us. Come here, little star. Where do I want you? I think up here. Oh, I've gone all quiet. Sorry guys, let's bring the conversation back. I am just sort of getting lost in the process of star twinkling on the page. I want just a few down here, I think. We're getting closer to being done. I'm feeling like it's coming along nicely, but I just want a few spattered around the place. I'm getting glue absolutely everywhere here, so I'm hoping this will dry before I try and turn the page. Let's put one on there. We're getting closer to being done with the stars, and then my brain can maybe focus on like words again, because the words have gone out of my brain. What could I tell you guys? What's been cool and happening? Like I said, James and I went out for a little dinner date the other night. That was really fun. Although the reason we went out together was because we got ditched. We were supposed to be going out with his mum and her partner, and then at the last minute they were like, oh nah. And so that was lame. So we just decided, oh screw it, we'll go ourselves. We don't need them. We can go ourselves on a fun dinner date. So we did that, and that was really good. Poor James was a bit disappointed though that his mum ditched. So that was a shame, but you know, it's okay. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's looking good. Liking how that is turning out. These little pieces here, I'll just tuck them around that side in case I want them for the cookies, and that one. I want to document James. I really want to add something else that's more like a interactive layer here, because I feel like I want lots of interactive. This page is going to be much too bare and blank without anything. So I'm just seeing if I got any cute Christmas cards that could look really good on here. Oh, that's really cute. I don't think it's for this page, but it's a really pretty one. I love these little vintage looking. That one's got double-sided tape everywhere on the back of that. Oh, it's very wintry. Those are just some of the Christmas cards in my humongous collection here. What else do I have? I've got this great big Gigantamo thing that could be a flip down. I need to remove these because I need to, what I'm trying to do is see the whole thing and see like how does it look across the board. This one's beautiful. I don't think I'm going to use that one or that one or that one yet though. That one's quite cute. What about that one? Unsure. That one's quite cute. Oh, I like that one. I like that one too. That one's pretty cute. Christmas. It's very crumbly. Like, I don't mind though. Okay, I'm thinking that one might be a go. That one might be my choice for right now. Just to kind of maybe make like a little tip in. It might flip down, it might flip out into the middle here. I'm not sure. I'm kind of liking it there. And I'm thinking I want it to kind of flip that way. Why do I need it? I do not. I don't need extra room. I have so much paper here to work with. But I just love the interactive vibe of it. I'm really, really loving that in this journal, is having lots of extra bits that are really interactive and fun. So I think I'm going to go with it. I'm just having a look to see if I can find my washi tape. Here it is. All falling out everywhere, but this is some of it. This is some of my washi capsule for this month. I really went overboard. There is so much washi that I have pulled aside for this. Oh look, I found the printables that I was telling you guys about at the start, and it's stuck to this bag. Let me just peel that up. There we go. These were the little tree printables and a little shaker card printable that I made of these little, yeah, turn them into cute little journaling cards. So they are fun. They are on my Patreon. So what colour tape do I want? I've got this green. It's quite narrow, this green tape, so I don't know if I want to use the really narrow. This one could be good. Yeah, I'm liking that one. Let's not overthink it. Let's just, if we like it, let's jump in with it. So we'll put this on. This is my dreaded word for the year. Christmas comes and then this flower comes. And I don't know what it's called. I do sort of. I know it's like a poinsettia or poinsettia. And every year you guys tell me in the comments how to say it. And I forget every year, and bloomin' heck. It's my least favourite thing about Christmas, is that I have to say that word. And I can't remember how to say it ever. So that's just, once again, you guys will hear me not say it correctly or avoid saying it altogether. So I want to add like maybe a little tab on here somewhere, because I'm liking having lots of little tabs. I would probably also like to add a tab onto this edge too. Where is my little book of notes? Here it is. We're getting to the end, guys. Our 2023 notebook. I've been using this all year for all of my notes, and we're coming to an end with it. It's so crazy. But here's my little notes. I just wanted to keep that nearby so that I can just remember what I am, you know, what I'm doing, what I need on here. Let's put this little fire engine down the bottom here, I think, and anything on here floating my boat? I just kind of want one more little thing. I don't know, I just feel like it needs a second little thing. Maybe this hose, because we're learning about, you know, using the pump and the... Just going to stick that down there. That'll do. Maybe we'll stick this on the back of there and talk about how it was just more accurate than I was comfortable with. I'm thinking of layering that up with some scrappy paper. I like that actually. That looks really cute with that. I've made a whole bunch of these like collage fodder pieces for Christmas time with all of the, you know, different colours. I liked that green one. It's a totally different green than here. Don't mind at all. I just like it. So I'm going to just go ahead and glue that onto here, and then we'll cut around it. On about like that. I want quite a decent chunky border, I think. Like about that size. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I kind of like that. I'm taking up space with my images. I really am. I am quite happy for there to be like a lot of, you know, extra borders around things taking up space, because I've got so much space and I'm just loving having that kind of space. Honestly, it's really, really freeing and fun. It's a lot bigger journal than I typically use. I normally am in an A5, which is, yeah, definitely smaller than this, but this has been really, really fun. So this is my typical size. You can see it's smaller that way, it's smaller that way. This is giving me heaps of room. I'm loving that on there. I think I might add like a decoration-y piece, something down here that just adds a little interest. Like we've got this little gold Christmas tree could maybe go there. I've got heaps of these. I could use one of them maybe. I don't know, like sort of on the side and then cut the edge off maybe. I don't know. I've just got like a good little stack of these that I can use up for years. It'll take me ages to use them. This is a cute little paper doily cut out. No, I don't think I'll use that. That one's still a maybe. These are cute. These were from the packaging that I made this book out of. These cute little stamps. I may use those on this page because I was working on some happy mail this day as well. So that could be good to just include stamps to help document that. I've got these little tags. These are fun. Great holiday gifts. No, that's not relevant for this day. Got this cute giant bauble. Oh, I like that. Do I? Do I like that? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit big. What else do I have? I'm just going to leave it there in case I like it. But I'm looking for all the options. This one could work. It's kind of fun. It helps take up space. I'll leave that out as well as a possible option. Big joy. That probably wasn't really relevant to the day, quite honestly. I was having a bit of a stress in the morning. Just always me. Being pregnant is a big stress in my life. I'm very, very grateful, but I'm very, very anxious a lot. And so, yeah, that was just part of my day, was having some anxiety. So I've got this tiny little scrap here that I've stitched around. It says Merry Christmas. I might save that for later on in the month though, I think. Here's this little magazine image of wrapped present. No, it's not right. I don't know. We'll go with something I've already pulled out. Maybe this little tree and this thing, just adding some more sparkle. This bow thing. Do I like both? What one do I like best? That tree's really simple and effective, so I think I'm just going to go with the easy tree. I think it works. It's not the biggest, most space-consuming piece, but it works. And it's cute. Adds a bit more glitter. Thought I had more Milo left than that, but that was the last little dregs. We've got this butter image that I wanted to document. I've got this little thing that I can stick on. Honestly, that just might get stuck on down here. I'm kind of, again, considering if I want to add a bit of paper in behind it just to help it pop out. I also am now just thinking I need to choose out what prompt from the December days prompt list I want to use, because I have not chosen out which one is relevant. Oh, I had a look and I did think something like Santa snacks. I think there was somewhere Santa snacks. I think that might be the one we go with, because I got the recipe. Was it Santa or festive? A festive menu? No, it's not a menu, it's snacks. We got the snacks. I think I'm going to put them with the over on the other page with the cookies that my mum and sister made. So that's going to be my prompt for this day. I can go back there. What else did I have over here? Oh, I wanted to include this beautiful mail from Jenna. So I don't know if I want to include the envelope or just the beautiful print. It's just stunning. I love the envelope, but I am feeling like it's just quite big and white. I'm also wondering if I want to like just tear off the more interesting part. Or like this part here, this cute stamp. Maybe I'll just save it. I think we might just go with this, and I'll write about the fact that Jenna sent me this beautiful mail. But I think that's gonna go over here, or up the top maybe. No, I think down the bottom, because I've got this piece that's going there. Let's just staple that on, because I just know I want that there. I've been waiting for the day that I could get to this page so that I could use this specific little fabric piece, because I just love how it looks on this page so much. So I'm just gonna staple her on. Beautiful. This looks so good, and now it's just this little cute flip in my journal. I love it. So I'm going to tape this in. I want to have that flip up, and I think I'm going to use maybe some like red grid. Yep, I like that. And we're just going to scoot it over a little, and then we're going to add the tape on the side and make this a little flippity flip. I'm really loving having heaps of things that are interactive and flippy on my pages. Something I'm going to try and include a lot next year also. I'm really doing some deep dive thinking about how I want my journals to evolve next year. And interactive stuff is really, really special, I think. It always looks so good. So I love that, and I want to include more interactive, beautiful bits in my journals next year. And I want my journals, I'm really loving how big this is. I'm almost thinking about doing quite a lot bigger work next year. Don't know. So I've got this cute little cookies part, and I liked this C is for Christmas cookies little card to go with it. Like that up the top. And then maybe we could, oh, that's cute. Liking that. And I could maybe do a little label to talk about the fact that these were from Mum and Harriet. So I think we're going to go with that. Do I want to just add like a little, no. I think the word Santa Snacks is going to go there. Okay, perfect. I'm really liking this little layout happening up here. So let's get that glued on. There we go. That tin really didn't want to close. Let's get that glued down. So I really love how that is looking. I also want to put in a date number. Document the day, you know, that it's the 3rd. So let's just see how I want that. Oh, I'm going to make glue mess everywhere. I like it on that kind of angle. Oh, but I don't want to cover up the words. Okay, that I think's okay. I think I can, yeah, I can work with that just. Okay. I just don't want to cover up the end of the word Christmas cookies, you know, like that's part of it. These are Christmas cookies. Scoot those all out of the way, and now we'll add that in up here like that. I might have put that a little high. I think I have, but it's pretty glued on, so I'm going to just jot down on here cookies from Mum and Harriet. So that's a cute little label piece that I will sort of attach on up there. I'm now regretting how I've done that, because it is too high and it's not going to sit nicely. So I'm just seeing if I can rearrange these images in another way that I'm still happy with them. I think I can. I think this can go down the bottom there. Like this. I think she can, I don't mind if she covers up some of the cookies a little bit. Ooh, okay, glad that didn't flip over and get glue everywhere. That was a close one. And sorry about my weird little squeal that I did there. That looks cute there. And now we'll just cut this down a little bit more to where I'm happy with it. Where do I want that? Do I want that up here? Down here? I think up there. I think that'll look good. Just up the top there. And we've got my prompt in, yay, and I have been going around the edge of these prompts with a black pen and just sort of doing a bit of a scribbly board. It just helps it pop out so I can find it on my page a little bit better, I think. Okay, that looks pretty cute. I am almost considering going back in with these coppery stars and just adding a few of them around, and I may do that. I've got some space for writing here. Got heaps of space over here. I don't know if I'll add anything on there, if I'll just leave it as it is. It's very cute. But this is looking good, and I need to just finish off over here. I want to just trim this down so it's a bit neater. This is on really thick cardstock. I wonder if I can peel up any of the backing off of this, if that will work, or if I will make a terrible mess of this. Oh, look. I managed to peel up that whole thing off the cardstock, so now it's just on the paper. Do I want to add that on over here? Maybe I do. It's kind of cute. Do I like this maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to go with, I'm going to glue this piece back down where it was supposed to be. And then we're going to add in the glue on the back, and I think I am going to pop it down here. The mail I was sending out was not going to Canada or from Canada. I just really love those stamps. They're so cute. And then I think I'll add this little, do I want that? Where? Maybe down there. Let's just stick that on down there. That looks good. And then we've got this horrifying butter, which I will stick up there, I think, and then we'll add some washi tape around it. And I'm almost thinking about using some alphabet stickers maybe, and just writing something up there. Up like that. Alright, I think we've got all of the actual bits in now that I wanted in, so it's just a matter of any more like decorative pieces that I want to add. I do want to just get a little bit of glue under here because this part's just not stuck down very well here and here, so I just want to get that to really adhere, so I don't want it to sort of tear up or something later on. So we'll stick that on. I think I do maybe want to add some of these coppery stars, so I am so sorry. Once again, we're going back to that nightmare mission of the star editions. I just think they look so good when they're on though, so I think it'll be worth it. Worth it. And I do go really silent. I'm so sorry. It's just really like I just get in the little zone and can think of nothing else but stars. I'll try not to add too many in the hopes that we won't take too long, but who knows. I just think they're so cute. They give that Christmassy sparkle. So how are you guys going with your holiday planning, getting ready for that Christmas season? Are you enjoying December? Are you having a good time with it? Like, is December something that's fun for you guys, not so fun for you? I know everybody has very different opinions on it. I also wanted to say, this is just reminding me, prompt week starts very soon. If not, it will actually have started probably. When you are, it has started. It's the 4th today, so it's starting today. I don't know what I'm talking about. It is starting today. So as I'm filming this, it is. Why won't you stick? Some of these stars just like don't want to stick. Some of them stick down beautifully. Others are just like, no, reject. And then I just want one up there, I think. One more down here. I'm just waiting for it to feel balanced and complete. Does that feel balanced and complete? Nearly. Very nearly. I'm doing just another little one down here. and that is maybe thrown off the balance. Do we need another one there? I think I need another one just there. Come on. And then I've got one left in my hand, and I think that's going over here. That one feels like it's not going to want to stick very nicely. So I imagine that these ones where it's getting close to the spine maybe going to fall off, but that's all right. I'm not too fussed. Okay. Looking good. I love the little stars. I think they do add a nice little detail. Beautiful. Loving it. Okay. Prompt week has begun. Here's our little, I've got my little prompts printed off, ready to go. Go and check that out. That's over on Instagram. You can get all of the prompts there, and that's going to be my last one for this year. And I think next year, I put up a poll on my Instagram stories to get suggestions for next year, if people wanted me to continue with prompt week, if they wanted a bit of a change up, if they wanted it to stay the same, or just flag it all together. And I think most people are saying mix it up for next year. So I think I'm not going to be doing the 5 senses again next year. I think next year will be slightly more general prompts, which I am actually excited about, because I do feel like the prompts sometimes, the senses sometimes limit me in what I can do. So I think that'll be good. Let's put some washi tape down on here. I just feel like I want something around this to just give me a little more oomph. What do I want it to be though? What colouring? Could use the point, you know, the hard word, that tape again, or I could do something different. I've been really enjoying doing really different ones. Maybe that green, that's quite fun. I'm just sort of putzing through and seeing what I can find. There's this little tiny thin tape that says Merry and Bright. I wouldn't use that exclusively, but I might use some of that on the page. Anything else? Anything else? Anything jumping out at me? I kind of, maybe just plain red could be good. No, it's too close to this with just that big solid red. Maybe this, like, ginghamy tape, I don't know. Pull those ones out and we might do a mixture of all 3. Let's just see how this looks if I just start layering it a little bit. Like this. Then we add a bit of the green on. Like that. Sometimes layering up your tape can be super, super fun and satisfying. And then we'll do the little Merry and Bright. Where does that begin or end here? Just like that. This one's just says and bright, so I'm not going to use that one. But that looks good. I like it. It's just, you know, some layering, some different tones and colours, so we like it. Yeah, that's looking pretty cute, I think, on here. I want the number. I want a date number. Where are somethings? Where are somethings? What date numbers could I use? I have these stickers here. There is a 3. Let's use it up. Let's use it or lose it. Let's put it on somewhere. I kind of want it on this page, I think, because I want to sort of say that this is where we come into that. This was all the second. I don't want this to still be the second. This is the third. So I'm thinking that could go up there. It sort of hides on the photo a little bit, but it is what it is. I think we're going with that because it's already stuck down. And that's great. Okay. It's looking pretty cute. I'm liking it. I'm loving this. I'm loving that I have that recipe on there. I'm loving the little extra flip. I'm loving that I have heaps of writing space. I'm loving this little cluster up here. I'm even loving that this doesn't have heaps going on. It's just got this one thing. I can do some writing on here if I want, or I can just totally leave it as it is. It's cute. I don't need to do anything extra. So that might be about all. I will do the writing and then I will come on back and show you guys how it looks in the end. Okay, the writing is all done. Everything's finished and I love it. Look how cute it looks. I found, this ended up covering up that little piece of tape that said Merry and Bright. I found this little piece that said naughty or nice, and this abuse of butter is naughty. So I added that. I loved it. I found this sticker in my stash from Brandy Kincaid that said no, and I've not known how to use it. I've had it for probably over a year and I've not used it, and I just was like, no, this is not how you treat butter. And I thought, perfect, okay, it's going on there. So a couple of things got added in. Here's all the writing all in here. I think that's looking really cute. Over here, did I add anything extra? I don't think so. Oh, I added these little teeny houses down the bottom just to fill in that space, and I had stayed home all day, so that little thing, I don't know, it just looks cute down there, so it's been added. That is the double spread here for the 3rd of December. I'm absolutely loving this journal. Oh my goodness. I'm very fine with the fact that this page didn't end up with anything on it. I think it still looks really cute. I may end up adding some sort of like tab or something off the side of here for coming over to the next. Don't know. Doesn't matter. We'll just see as we go how it evolves. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing the process of putting this all together. I super enjoyed it. Had a really good time creating this little spread. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys again very soon for my next video. Bye friends!